Today is the second anniversary of Right Place, Wrong Person by RM, his second solo album. This is one of my favorite albums of all time, and I believe it's going to be one of the best albums of the decade. Let's talk about it. We find RM in Right Place, Wrong Person dealing with a profoundly lost person. And we see him go through a journey of finding himself, but he doesn't really find a new self. He only finds acceptance and contentment. We start with Right People, Wrong Place, a really dissonant track. Uses a lot of experimental jazz, a little bit of rock, a little bit of hip hop, and he's extremely lost. This song resonated with me because it found me when I was working a 9 to 5, feeling like a cog in a huge machine without meaning or purpose. And we see him on Nuts, out of love, start to process this feeling. He starts to almost arrange this dissonant feeling. Why he's not going nuts, why he's out of love. Then the album has a transition with Omodachi. One of the best collaboration that he has had ever in his life is with Little Sims. She makes a reference to her own album. The song itself has a tonal and musical transition in it. We go from this like experimental jazz to like a very London inspired scene sound. Love, Groin, and Heaven and Lost. Again, very London inspired, very hip hop and but also alternative rock of England in the 90s. Lost is an amazing song. It is also a very heartbreaking breaking song. I interpret it as the lost teenagehood that he couldn't live because he was the member, the leader of the biggest boy band in the world. So he took so many responsibilities at such a young age that I feel like he lost his whole teenage years and his early adulthood. He didn't have the time to F around. He didn't have the time to go drinking and partying, fall in love with a teenage crush, and get your heart broken so publicly because he had to be on. He had to be the leader and he had to have so many responsibilities. He had to go through so much trauma that made him feel lost and nuts and out of place and out of love. Around the World in a Day, featuring Moses Somni, an amazing singer. This song is the transition for him to find a little bit of a respite, to find contentment. In Heaven, we have a transition in which nothing materially has changed.